nation from Fulani terrorists. Chinas and Woru and co know exactly what they're doing. They know the people, they have their killer squad who go by, who work with Soludo and other governors to unleash mayhem on our people in quest to make sure that the reason why they sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come to fruition. I want to tell everybody today that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never be kidnapped in Kenya without the help of the insider in the DOS, in the expelled DOS. The Chinas and Woru can never do what today had it been that they succeeded in making sure that every Biafran is silenced. I want to tell Biafra today that every single thing we are doing, every single utterances we say, responsible, and we'll be ready to defend it anywhere, any day. I want to tell you also that under international law, what we are doing is in accordance with self-determination, in accordance with self-defense, and we'll continue to fund our Eastern Security Network to defend our land against Fulani in military uniform, against Fulani in police uniform, against Fulani in rag uniform, against Fulani, both the state and the non-state sponsored Fulanis, that terrorists that are coming to our land to commit all manner of heinous crime. All over Nigeria, you see what is going on. From Kaduna to Abuja, helicopter is escorting the train just so that the Fulani terrorists will not attack the train. And I want to ask you a question. This is a government who have every military welfare in place to combat this terrorism, but they don't do that because they sponsor them. Yesterday, 2 days ago, when we were making exposition, we exposed how the Minister of Communication and the Nigeria security agent aid and abet and were accomplice in this criminality and in this terrorism all over Nigeria. The evidences are there. So if the Nigerian government actually are not sponsoring the terrorism, you wouldn't see them guiding train. They will go after the terrorists and not after guiding the train. What is happening now is going to be very, very dangerous, especially to Biafran staying in Abuja and Kaduna and even somehow in some part of Lagos and all that, because the Nigerian government headed by Fulanis can never go after the terrorists. Rather, they are waiting for terrorists to come and they are going to repel them. What you see going on in Abuja, between Abuja and Kaduna now, is exactly the tactics used in the Northeast that made the terrorists Boko Haram and ISWAP to defeat the Nigerian army in the Northeast. What is the tactics? The tactics is applying the defense. Instead of attacking the terrorists, they are on defense. Today, they are now applying the same thing on purpose. They don't go after the so-called bandits who are terrorists. They don't go after them. Rather, they use helicopter and they escort the train and waiting for the bandit or the terrorists to come and attack the train. Then they will fire them from up. That is not a serious government. It shows that the government are complicit in this terrorism that is going on all over Nigeria. If they are not really complicit in this crime, they would go after this bandit or the terrorists, as they call them, and wouldn't wait for them to come and attack the train before they can now repel them. It is now about repelling the terrorists. So, my people of Biafra, I have come today to make this point very clear. Vanguard News that reported and slandered my name and blackmailed me in quest for Simon Ekpa to stop agitating for Biafra have a long way to go. Vanguard News and all other Nigerian newspapers have a very long way to go, because I am not a stupid person. I am not the one you are going to intimidate by frivolous report. I'm not be the one you're going to intimidate by reporting all manner of nonsense and tagging me criminal, tagging Simon Ekpa as the one who is responsible for insecurity in the Southeast. I want to tell you this. What I am doing is to educate Biafra people on the need to rise up and defend themselves. What I am preaching on social media is the need for Biafra people to understand that they are never welcome in Nigeria. And if you tell me that Biafra people are welcome in Nigeria, why can't you become a president? If anybody tells me that Biafra are welcome in Nigeria, do you allow them to become the president of Nigeria? Because that will never happen. If you tell me that Biafra is part of Nigeria, why did you exclude Biafra during the time you plan to get loan from China? If you claim that Biafra is part of Nigeria, why did you exclude most of the things that you are doing, especially the appointment? You can never appoint anybody that is pro-Igbo or pro-Biafra. You can never appoint the person into Nigeria, into your cabinet. There are a lot of reasons to justify the need for Biafra to leave Nigeria. We are never the same. Anytime there is crisis in Nigeria, any part of Nigeria, Biafra people pay the biggest price. We are getting killed since 1945. We will pay the ultimate price for one Nigeria. So if you want to tell me that, the reason why we are agitating for Biafra is just for marginalization, we have said it several times. It has nothing to do with marginalization. Marginalization alone cannot be the reason why we are fighting for Biafra. So today I have come to lay that particular, make that particular clarification and let Vanguard News understand that I will be the last man they will intimidate with their media war and fight with media war, because I stand to defend every single thing I say anywhere, any day, anytime. And I continue to say, Biafra people must rise up. If the military continue to kill and abduct, kidnap and burn our villages, we are going to fight them. We will fight them with our bare hand. We will fight them with machete. We will fight them with gun if we have it. We will fight them with every single thing we have to defend our land. The time is over. It is not the time you will intimidate us and kill us and expect nobody to talk. In 2016, we were massacred in Ekpa. In 2017, Biafrans were massacred in Abia State, even in the residence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody raised an eyebrow. Nobody did anything. Since 1945, we have paid the biggest price of being one Nigeria. And the time has come. Even in 2023, before the 2023 election issue, it was Biafra Igbo is going to be president in Nigeria. It was, we are going to zone it to Igbo. It was but I want to tell these politicians today, you cannot use the Biafra agitation to bargain your presidency in 2023. It can never happen. I am telling you, it can never happen. And some of you are already doing it. You condemn our activities. You condemn the way we agitate. You condemn everything about separation. You condemn disintegration of Nigeria. You condemn self-determination because you benefit from Nigeria. And at the same time, you go to Abuja, you discuss with the Fulanis, you discuss with the terrorists, and you tell them, don't you see how our boys are agitating? Don't you see how Biafrans are agitating? People are angry, they are doing this, they are doing that. You please give us this presidency so that the peace will return back to the southeast, so that the peace will return back to the south, so that the peace will return to Nigeria. Give us the presidency. And at the same time, you come out from there, you condemn this activity on which you are hanging your plea with. You hang on the agitation to get your Igbo presidency. And at the same time, you come out to condemn us. I want to tell you today, the time to use us to do politics and propaganda is over. We are outrightly for the freedom of Biafra people from Nigeria. And I am very proud agitator of Biafra, and I am very, very proud to be part of them. And let me tell you one thing, I can never be part of anything that has to do with negotiation within Nigeria, for negotiation, for being anything in Nigeria, or for us to come together and discuss how to move Nigeria forward. I have had it enough. Our parents have had it enough. The entire Biafra has had it enough. Why are the Vanguard News discussing our civil disobedience and they refuse to discuss what is leading to this agitation for Biafra? I want to throw a challenge to the Nigerian news media. If you can make reference to what I tweet, if you can make reference to what I write, if you can make reference to my opinion, you have to also make reference to what I'm saying today. Why are you interested in discussing what is going on in the Southeast and you don't discuss the reason why people have risen up against the government? Because what is happening now is that people are revolting against the criminals and terrorists in Nigeria, and there is nothing you can do about it. And if you think that we or me, Simon Ekpa, will come to start condemning what is happening, I can never do that. You have to first of all condemn the killings of our people. In Imo State, we witnessed how the Nigerian government attacked the INEC officials. The same people that Soludo is parading today, the same people that China Sanworu is telling you they intercepted Fulani arms on the as they were going on the lorry and all that. The same people, they went and attacked the INEC officials and killed them in order to give bad names to those who have stood their ground to make sure that Biafra struggle didn't die. And they think that when it is being linked to us, we are going to shake. We're not going to shake. First of all, you need to come up with a very objective reason and evidences, and that you do not have. So we have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with criminality, but we are going to defend our land against terrorists that are ravaging the entire Nigeria. Entire Nigeria. Before Simon Ekpa joining this whole thing, Biafra has been killed. Biafra people were in prison, and we were being slaughtered every day. Before the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there has been something called Onongo Men. Before the emergence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2013, in Nigeria, there have been what we call unknown gunmen. We have had unknown soldiers. Unknown soldiers have been operating right from the days of Fela and Ekpa Kuti. They invaded his house. They killed him. The same unknown soldiers invaded Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house. They killed 28 people and slaughtered everything there. They are still unknown soldiers. This unknown police and unknown soldier invaded Barrister Ejiofor's house twice. The same unknown soldier, unknown DSS police invaded Sunday Igboho's house, and all this crime is being perpetrated now under the watch of the Fulani terrorist government. And what do you do to them? You come to go to your court, and the court will give judgment. We compensate Sunday Igboho for the invasion, or we compensate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for the invasion. We compensate Barrister Ejiofor for the invasion, and the people who perpetrated this crime, they are still working freely. That is to show you the impunity of the Nigerian government and the reason and the need for us to live. You cannot compensate people that are victims of police brutality, military invasion, killing and ethnic cleansing and mass murder. And we are yet to hear the indictment on the side of the soldiers. If you have compensated Barrister Ejiofor for the invasion of his house, which people were killed, murdered in a very gruesome way. Somebody, a PA to Barrister Ejiofor, was burnt live inside the boot of his car. That is the worst crime that a security agent can commit. And today, Barrister Ejiofor has been compensated for the invasion of his house 2 years ago. But the people who committed this crime are well known by the Nigerian state. What has happened to them? Nothing. They continue to perpetrate this same plan and execute this same plan, this same attack against our people till tomorrow. The same thing happened to Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho house was attacked. People were shot dead, killed in cold blood. Sunday Igboho has been compensated by the Nigeria court, but yet nobody has been held responsible. No DSS official has been sentenced. No DSS official has been jailed. No DSS official has been sacked for the crime of mass murder in Sunday Igboho's house. The same thing happened to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His house was invaded in 2017 and people were killed. Today, our leader has been compensated according to the court ruling. But none of the people, none of the soldiers, even the commanders who directed the attack on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house have been apprehended. So what kind of country is that? I want to tell you that everything I say in the cause of Biafra struggle, I stand to defend it. If you want, you bring them anywhere, any day, anytime, I will stand to defend it. I am not an illiterate. I must tell you, I am not an illiterate. The illiterate are those people that are now working with Soludo. The illiterate are those who think by agitating for self-defense and protecting our life in a very chaotic situation, in a very country that has collapsed, in a country that are now having insecurity from north to south, from south to west, and all that. You think Simon Ekpa will be moved by your media propaganda. I will not be moved. And let me tell you also, what we are fighting and what I am doing now is not different from what Ukraine is doing. It can never be different. Today, the European Union are backing Ukraine. I am doing the same thing. It is no different. The only difference is that we are yet to be an independent state. And the European Union should understand that we are fighting for survival, the right to live, the right to govern ourselves. It is well understood, well stated under international law, under UN Charter, and so on. So we are not people that you can intimidate by saying we are terrorists, by saying Simon Ekpa is the one responsible for the insecurity. If my preaching is responsible for the insecurity in the Southeast, so be it. Now address what I am preaching. If my preaching is the reason why there are insecurity everywhere in the Southeast, address what I'm preaching. What am I preaching? I am preaching against the impunity against our people. I am preaching against the injustice of our people. I am preaching against the deprivation of right to existence on our people. We no longer live freely. We can no longer go to farm. Our women no longer go out in the night. They are going to be killed. They are going to be raped. So if that is the wrong thing to agitate for, bring it on. Take me to anywhere. I will be there to answer you. And let me tell you one thing. One thing you don't know. I am the one you can never break. You can succeed in bribing every other agitator. You can succeed in intimidating them and they fall for intimidation. You can call them on round table and you succeed in deceiving them. I, Simon Ekpa, will be the last person you will deceive into accepting your stupid and idiotic peace and whatever you call it. You can never have peace in a state where the police are brutalizing people. You can never have peace in a country where killing and extrajudicial killing is legalized. You can never have peace in a country where you do not have regard for human life, for Christ's sake. How would you expect to have peace? Do you know since the time of Biafra struggle, thousands of Biafrans has been killed for no reason, for only asking for Biafra? Now, if you are really sincere to yourself, ask yourself a question. Why are people asking for Biafra? Why are people agitating to leave Nigeria? Address that fact. Address that particular concern that when you award contracts to people, to politicians that are corrupt, they squander the money and you allow them to come back to office the next 4 years. I have to use Ike Ekweremadu for example. Nigeria government is aware that Ike Ekweremadu have collected contract to build road in the southeast since 2015. So let's assume that people of southeast were not aware that Ike Ekweremadu have been collecting contract. What about the government that issued those, that awarded those contracts? Are the government paying attention to the activities of Ike Ekweremadu and his group? Did the government pay attention to know whether Ike Ekweremadu executed the contract or not? So it is not just the problem of Ike Ekweremadu alone. You don't know, tell us, oh, go and hold your politicians responsible. Meanwhile, the same people that approved and awarded the contract to Ike Ekweremadu will be the people that he is going to share the money with. And when you talk, the people from the north will tell you, go and hold your politician responsible. Why they have collected the money and Ike Ekweremadu collected part of it. Ike Ekweremadu will come after 4 years to contest the election and nobody will hold him responsible. He will win the election again in 2000. He won the election again in 2009. He won the election again after another 4 years. He won the election again after another 4 years. And in all these years, Ike Ekweremadu continued to collect awarding of contract to build road in the southeast, amounting to 45 billion from 2000 to 2019. And nobody has questioned Ike Ekweremadu, where is the money for this road, to build this road, to construct this road, because he was not the only one who have embezzled the money. The Fulanis are part of this embezzlement. The Fulani are part and parcel of it. But when they award contract to build Zamfara Road, they are not going to embezzle the money. They will build it. Ike Ekweremadu will not benefit from it. When they award contract to build Kaduna Road, Ike Ekweremadu can never benefit from it. When they award contract to build Kano Road, Ike Ekweremadu will not benefit from it. But anytime they want to award contract to build any Igbo road, to build any South-South road, to build any Ijo road, they are going to make sure that nobody build those roads, because they will be part of the embezzlement of the money. The one they call the other man from our coastal region, he has been getting contract to build whatever in Ijo land. He squandered the money. Edwin Clark, he squandered the money. But Edwin Clark have never benefited from any contract awarded to anybody in Kano. He has never benefited from any contract awarded to anybody in Sokoto. He has never benefited from any contract awarded to anybody in Meduguri. But a contract that is awarded in Ijo, the Fulani are benefiting from it through Edwin Clark. These are the problems. And with this, you cannot ask us to go and hold Edwin Clark or Ike Ekweremadu responsible in Nigeria setup, because it is not possible. The people that you are going to use to hold them responsible are the one in the court. They are the one. They are the judges. They are the Malami. They are the Tanko Mohammed. They are the people who controls the judiciary. They control the police. They control the army. They control the security agencies, and they control everything. I want to tell Biafrans today that if you look at what is going on in Anambra State, Soludo, which this Vanguard News report is trying to protect his interests, have today, unleashed the criminals with pump actions to the people of Anambra State. The question I want to ask you, how did Soludo come about within few weeks of people with pump action? These are the same people that are enforcing the sit at home to destroy Biafra struggle. The same people that Soludo is using, maybe not Soludo, maybe some other politicians who want to destroy Biafra movement. The same people, the same criminals, the same people with AK-47 with pump action that are going about burning people, property, destroying properties and killing people are today out in the street. And they are saying they want to now fight Agboros. That Soludo have ordered Agboros to leave Onitsha. And they have come out to fight them. So I want to ask you a question. How long did it take Soludo to train these people with a pump action today? You saw them, they were gallivanting in the street. You saw them, they were shouting and threatening the Agboros that have come to flush them away. Soludo, who wants Nigeria, cannot even have confidence in the Nigeria police, to use Nigeria police to enforce the own law, which his state have created, which says the Agboro must leave the motor park. Those Agboro collecting revenue must leave. And Soludo want you to continue to stay in Nigeria. In Nigeria, the police, the security agents are not fit enough to enforce the law. You must hire criminals to enforce the law. And tomorrow, one of the criminals will use the power you gave him, will use the status you gave him, you use the gun you gave him to continue to kidnap people, and you will call them Eastern Security Network. They will conduct kidnapping, they will kill people, and you tag them Eastern Security Network, because you do not monitor the activities of these criminals. We need to ask Soludo, where did he train the people with pump action in Anambra State? Because these are also criminals. And you cannot use criminals to be fighting criminals and expect something different. I want to use Afghanistan to give you an example. When America wanted to fight Russia, they started training Taliban. Taliban is a terrorist organization. They started training Taliban. They started arming Taliban. What happened today? After 20 good years, Taliban took over Afghanistan. We, the Biafra agitators, are not criminals. And we can never be part of the criminality. But the same people the government are sponsoring, arming them, giving them pump action, giving them guns, you have seen them today in the street of Onitsha. How will you ever believe that Soludo, as educated as he is, have lost faith in Nigeria police? Because it is a sign that even Soludo have lost faith in the Nigeria police. He no longer trusts them. The Nigeria police cannot enforce the law which Soludo have already put in place, saying, do not collect revenue, do not collect money in the motor park, and the Nigeria police have boasted how they are going to enforce this law. Today, we did not see any single policeman. What we saw was Agbero, criminals carrying pump action, hiding under the security of Soludo, hiding under state status to carry pump action, and they even have a car. When you look at them, they are even already causing chaos. They cause traffic. Any place they enter, you see where they are walking, they have no regard for the people using the state road. That is to show you that the end is very ugly. The end is very ugly. They came out, they did not have respect for other citizens that are using the road. They were walking as if they are already the owner of the road. It shows that the end is very ugly. So my people, anywhere you see them blackmailing Simon Ekpa, leave that to me. They cannot push me down. They cannot threaten me. They cannot intimidate me to stop talking and agitating and then lecturing and enlightening you on exactly what to do at any particular point in time. If they feel that my teaching is bringing chaos, they should address what I am teaching. If the Nigeria government, if the Nigeria media, if anybody, any part of the world feel that what I am preaching is inciting violence in Nigeria, they should address what I am teaching. They should address the insecurity by addressing schools, giving us freedom, addressing the cultural diversity, which is very dangerous, addressing the fact that certain people in Nigeria called Fulani want to Islamize Nigeria, addressing the fact that Christians are being killed, addressing the fact that we are not one and can never ever be one. Now, to support what I'm just saying now, I want to put something to you to show you that we can never be one and we are not one. When you look at this, this is just the national chairman of the APC. The national chairman of the APC, newly elected national chairman of the APC. When you look at this, this is today's newspaper, and it is coming from the Sun. This newspaper said, agitators, self-determination, or this may be not today's paper, but at least self-determination, agitators can go if they want. Agitators can go if they want. Adamu, ex-Nasarawa governor, says Southern governors are broken record. Hit them over open grazing. So you see, today, this man who have said this kind of thing has become the national mirror, the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC. If a man like this can become the leader of the ruling party, you understand that you are gone. These are the reason, these are the people that are sponsoring the insecurity in Nigeria. And these are the people that will never have anything in